friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Darlington County as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now this song uses just a couple chords in the key of G, but we're going to dive into that main electric rhythm guitar part, and it uses what I call a Keith Richards sort of style of rhythm playing that's really just based out of chord shapes and some particular little moves that he does that make the chords sound really cool. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we dive in, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. If you're new, you've got to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And it's going to tie in exactly with what we're talking about today with these different chord shapes, sort of how to play out of them. So I want to give you this system completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to grab your copy. All right, well with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Darlington County as recorded by Bruce Springsteen on guitar. Now we're going to start off with the intro, which just uses a G and a C chord. And it's a 16-bar intro. Here's what it sounds like. We're going to start with this riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, what I'm doing is I'm playing out of basically 2 shapes of a G chord. So we have this shape here, which is your standard bar chord, up at the 10th fret, 10, 12, 12, 12. And then we have this shape here, which is like a G shape like this, just way up the octave, right? Now, I kind of think of this as a Keith Richards sort of, you know, think of tunes like Start Me Up that use that same kind of riff, and it looks like in a 1-finger sort of A chord here, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide into the 14th fret on the 5th string, then we're gonna put down that 1 finger. So we got, and then we'll play the chord, then go back to the 14th fret, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then, and that's that Keith Richards move there. So that's 2 strums there on the 12th fret, then go to 14, then we're gonna strum the 12th fret again, but we're gonna hammer into this other shape, which is kind of like a C chord here, right? It's like G and a C. So what I'm doing is I'm holding down that index finger, strumming those 3 strings, then hammering down my ring finger and my middle finger, then back. So that's the 2nd bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can use all down strums here with the strum hand. So 1. Then we do a similar riff again, 1 and this time we slide down to more in that position, 14 down to 12, then 10, then 12, 10, 10. Now there's a lot of variations, like he'll go little lick like that, or sometimes that sounds like a double stop. Kind of getting 2 notes there. But the basic idea is, again, I'm thinking about this shape and this shape. So all together, 1 and. Such a cool riff, and all of that is really just over a G. So like the band is doing this, and the guitar that cool rhythm guitar stuff, but just over one chord. The band's playing one chord. So rather than just going like this, like the electric guitar player just doing this, you know, it's gonna go, okay, how can I turn this into, you know, something cool and make a nice rhythm riff out of it? So that goes for 8 bars, and then the band comes in and we go to a C chord. And what happens is we take the same riff, but we now apply it over the C chord. So I just think of these as movable shapes. Like if I can see these shapes on the guitar, then I can immediately put it over a C like this. Just like you can move a chord, you can move a riff. Then we go back up. Then we start the verse. And for the verse, we're gonna go from a G chord to a C chord, and we're gonna move with the melody here. So you'll hear it when you listen to it, but basically the idea is we're going from this G shape and then 3, 5, 5, 5 to the C bar chord here. And I'm gonna palm you 8th notes and just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So I'm changing on the and there to that C. 1 and 2 and 3 and then back. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and repeat. Right? Down, down, down. That's what I meant by it moving with the melody. It's sort of the way the melody accents the chords go with it. Like Darlington County, right? Then we do the same thing. So we play that twice. It's 8 bars long. Then we do the same kind of move, but now over a C. It's gonna go. Back to G. So there I'm using a C chord like this. Again, it's the same thing. It's that same sound as like what we had in the intro. C, then to an F, then back to a C. That's a real nice smooth transition there to do it here like this. C, and then 3, 3, 2, 1 for that F over C. Then we go back to the G and the C. This time only for 4 bars though. We'll go. Then to D for 4 bars. Then to C. Then sha-la-la. Then we do the sha-la-las, which is the same part as the verse, just going G to C and then back to G. So I did bring in one new chord there, a D, from the 4th string down, open 2, 3, 2. And that lasts for 4 bars, and then C for 2 bars. Then we go to the sha-la-las. Then everything goes back, we repeat everything again. Then later we get into the solo section and also the outro. So at the very end, we have the sha-la-las again, but this time they're over a C chord, and we're gonna play this 8-bar progression. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So there we're going C, and then we're using the F over C, back to C, then G. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we play 3 bars of D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, and then just back to G. Then repeat. and that just goes over and over and fades out. Congrats on making it through this classic Bruce Springsteen song. Be sure to take your time with each part, and if some of those shapes are new, like up higher up the fretboard and just learning to do those hammer-ons with chords, it's definitely more of an advanced technique, so take your time with those shapes and just the hand positions. Work it out step by step, and go back and rewind the video and just go over any parts that are unclear. And then when you're ready, try and play it along with the recording. And to help you even more, be sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Also, before you go, leave a comment and let me know your #1 Bruce Springsteen song. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.